Have a little sippy. Have a little vapey. Guess what time it is? It's a magical moment when I unveil my top picks for the month. February 2002 has been a metal paradise, showcasing a delightful mix of death metal, progressive death metal, and black metal. Before we dive into this musical feast, share your favorite metal albums in the comments below and let the metal madness begin. So, first up is the German black metal band Forsat and the album Life Promised Death. Upon my initial encounter with this album, I found it to be satisfactory, yet with room for improvement. However, the true allure of the music unfolds upon repeated listens. The album features intense blackened vocals, intertwined with elements of post-rock and black metal, creating an avant-garde essence. The production is notably modern and clean, highlighting exceptional guitar melodies. Standout tracks include the dynamically intense Buoyant Flame, the melodically serene Stray Dogs, and the captivating pieces of Chimera and Into Vertigo with the eerie tremolo picking and intricate drum patterns. The vocal delivery, reminiscent of Attila's style in De Mysteriis Dom Satanas, which I did mention in Discovery a few weeks ago. It adds an intriguing dimension. The album cover in grayscale with a wax-like melting effect further enhances its appeal, drawing the listener into the auditory experience. When I saw this album, I went to listen to this straight away. In essence, this album stands as a solid and compelling musical offering. Next up is a crushing death metal album, Celebratory, Beheading, by the Australian band Contaminated. Alright, picture this. It's your typical cookie cutter death metal, but hold on to your socks because this stuff is heavier than a stack of anvils in a hurricane. Take a gander at tracks like Cosmic Shit Show. Those riffs are close to dangerous. They'll make your grandma's heart skip a beat. And let's talk vocals. They're guttural and downright disgusting, like your neighbor's expired milk in the fridge. They may be overpowering at times, but hey, it's all part of the album's twisted charm. Now, An Unnatural End is a certified banger. The riffs hit you like a freight train on steroids, and before you know it, your brain is mushier than a bowl of overcooked oats. It's like a musical roller coaster that ends with your sanity taking a sort of nosedive in the most entertaining way possible. Fantastic album. Next up is Ihsahn's self-titled album. Imagine diving into a musical maelstrom where symphonic prog meets black metal in a whirlwind of sound. Ihsahn's vocals range from raspy to angelic, weaving a tale of epic proportions. Each track is a chapter in this sonic saga, from the orchestral grandeur of Service Veneta to the aggressive progginess of the Promethean Spark. A Taste of Ambrosia stands out as a, a delicious spicy meatball treat with infectious melodies and mind-blowing guitar leads. Throughout the album, the orchestra elements create a, tight and atmospheric feel, adding layers of depth to each song. While some tracks like Blood Trails to Love offer catchy choruses and unsettling atmospheres, others like Hubri and Blue Devils take you on a roller coaster of eerie tremolo picking and harrowing shrieks. As the album nears at its end with At the Heart of All Things Broken, the climax builds to a majestic crescendo, leaving you craving more. Despite a few missed opportunities for a bigger conclusion, this album is a symphonic journey through a twisted musical landscape that will leave you wanting to hit replay. Very good album by Ihsahn. Hulder's album Verses in Oath presents a blend of black metal aesthetics with a production quality that initially gives off a death metal vibe due to its cleanliness. The album offers, atmospheric soundscapes and showcases Hulder's impressive vocal range, featuring harrowing shrieks and gutturals that add depth to the compositions. The drumming is characterized by furious blast beats, complementing the innovative guitar maneuvers that drive the tracks forward. Despite initial skepticism about its classification, the album gradually reveals its black metal essence, with standout tracks like Bowser Blaze setting the tone with intense drumming and epic symphonic elements. Vessel of Suffering stands out as, another headbang-worthy track, showcasing Hulder's strong vocal performance. However, some tracks like Enchanted Still and An Offering may not resonate as strongly with listeners like me. While the album's polished production may lack the raw grit typically associated with black metal, it's still fucking gritty. It's melodic and clean, but it's also sound gritty. But the sound may appeal to a broader audience. Although it may not claim the title of the best black metal album of the year, Hulder's offering is solid and has the potential to grow on the listeners and me with its melodic approach. But overall, it's a pretty good album, deserves Best of the Month. Far Beyond's new album, The End of My Road, is a symphonic metal extravaganza. That blends shredding guitar solos, deep guttural vocals, and killer death metal riffs with orchestral accompaniments and fast-paced drumming. Drawing comparisons to Winter Sun, the album features elements of power metal, including epic choirs and chants that add a dynamic layer to the tracks. The vocalist's impressive range effortlessly transitions between harsh growls and clean melodic tones, adding depth to each song. Tracks like Symphony of Life, Tempus Fugit, From the Stars, and The Crescent Moon showcase the band's prowess in crafting intricate compositions with abundant melodies and epic instrumental interludes. The production quality is stellar, enhancing the overall listening experience and creating an immersive atmosphere. Overall, The End of My Road stands out as a fantastic album in the symphonic metal genre, offering a blend of intense energy and angelic moments that captivate the listeners and me. With its infectious melodies and impressive vocal overlays, this album is sure to leave a lasting impression and earn its place among my favourites of the year. Have a little sippy. Next up is an album that surprised me. The French black metal band Necrowretch released Swords of Dajjal. Described as black and death metal with prominent elements of death metal, this album particularly, we're focusing on Sword of Dajjal, particularly highlighted, leans heavily towards black metal territory, with its intense blast beats, fierce vocals, and shredding guitar work. The production quality is notably crisp, departing from the traditional lo-fi aesthetic often associated with black metal. The synergy between the guitars and drums are evident throughout the album, creating a cohesive and powerful sound. The album cover, featuring what appears to be a Japanese zombie preparing to behead itself with the Sword of Dajjal, adds a fascinating visual element to the music. The vocals play a significant role in enhancing the heaviness of the album, with their, frightening tones adding depth to the overall atmosphere. With a focus on black metal aesthetics in the instrumentation and composition, tracks like De Maori, Vai Victus, and Total Obliteration stand out as favourites, showcasing the album's raw intensity and dark allure. Very good album. It deserves to be in the best of the month. The album Sparagmos or Spaghettios by Spectral Voice showcases impressive production that some may consider too clean, but it maintains an organic sound with fierce guitars and atmospheric drums. Released through Dark Descent Records after a 7-year gap, the album's meandering tracks lead to a satisfying climax across its 4 songs, spanning close to 50 minutes. The band's deliberate approach to crafting their music is evident with a mix of death doom, funeral doom, and black and death metal elements, creating a cohesive and exploratory sound. Each track, from the sinister opener, Be Cadaver, to the brutal Red Feast condensed into one, and the death doom heavy Sinew Sensor, offers a unique experience, you could say. The finale, Death Knells, Rings in Eternity, stands out with its blend of death doom, funeral doom, and black metal, showcasing impressive guitar tones and powerful vocals. Overall, Sparagmos is a standout Death Doom album that promises a place on the end of year list for its dynamic and atmospheric sound. But yeah, very good Death Doom album. Borknagar's album 4 showcases the Norwegian band's blend of folky, progressive, and black metal elements, creating a fantastic musical experience. The album features standouts, tracks like Summit and the catchy folky epic Nordic theme, along with more black metal orientated songs like Unraveling and Afar. The 10-minute closing track, Northward, encompasses all these elements in an epic and majestic composition that solidifies its place on the list of must-listen tracks. You must listen to Northward. The guitar tones and vocals on the album are particularly praiseworthy, with a mix of harsh and clean vocals that complement each other very well. The incorporation of clean vocals adds a power metal vibe to the overall sound, distinguishing 4 as more than just a traditional black metal album. Borknagar's unique approach to black metal sets this album apart, offering a refreshing take on the genre. Overall, 4 is a pretty good album that deserves a listen for its innovative blend of musical styles. And yeah, this album grows on you a lot. Chapel of Disease and the album Echoes of Light.
And it is dark. That's why we see. And it is dark. That's why we see. Oh, it is dark.
This album showcases a blend of progressive and black and death metal elements with impressive production. Drawing comparisons to Tribulation, the vocals stand out but sometimes overpower other instruments due to their prominence in the mix. But listening to it over and over again, I actually really do enjoy the vocals. The album features melodic and jazzy sections, highlighting the band's strong songwriting skill. The musicianship is commendable, especially on tracks like the self-titled one, with a melodic and tuneful approach. The bass work, is prominent, contributing to the fantastic overall production. Clean vocals add a refreshing touch, creating a renewed atmosphere in songs like Shallow Nights. Guitar solos shine throughout, adding depth to the album's sound. While unconventional for its genre, the album excels in blending death metal, prog, and black metal influences. Notable tracks like An Ode to the Conqueror and Gold-Dust showcase impressive guitar work. Overall, the album's mix of heavy and soft elements takes listeners on a captivating journey, making it a standout release. A very good album. So, my favorite album of the month is the cosmic black metal band Darkspace and the album -2. Darkspace's album Dark -2.2 is a unique offering featuring a single epic track that spans the entire album. The atmospheric journey unfolds with a notable improvement in production compared to the band's previous works, immersing listeners in a captivating sonic landscape. While some may find the album disappointing, others like myself fucking appreciate its intricacies. The track blends elements of black metal with dancey-like beats, creating a trippy and trance-inducing experience. Ruff's menacing vocals lurk in the background, adding a harrowing depth to the composition, while the drums and manufactured beats take center stage. The inclusion of talking sections and synth elements adds layers to the atmospheric quality. Throughout the 47-minute track, yes, 47-minute track, listeners are treated to fuzzy guitar riffs and captivating melodies that enhance the hypnotic allure of the music. The drums and electronic beats contribute to the album's mesmerizing effect, particularly in the last 20 minutes, where the hypnotic nature of the music reaches its peak. Dark -2.2 is a mesmerizing journey that captivates from start to finish, leaving listeners entranced by its immersive atmosphere and hypnotic soundscapes. That album is absolutely incredible. Fucking love it. Okay, so there you are. Those were my favorite metal albums in February 2024. It's a very good month and I did listen to a lot more, but my rule is to narrow it down to 10 albums of the month that I kept on repeat. So let me know your favorite albums down below. It's been fun and I'll see you in the next one.